Most Adriennette fans were annoyed by Adrien calling Marinette a friend in the New York special. But what if I told you that this shows that he has a crush on her? And of course, I've got science to prove this.
So say
This one is probably one of the most basic signs ever. The way he looks at her. We all know how he looks at Ladybug, and well, it's like this, and that's also how he looked at Marinette in a lot of scenes in the New York special. So it's kinda his I love you look, and he's given to Marinette. So like, that's just a bunch of screenshots of him looking lovingly at Marinette in almost every Adriennette moment in the New York special. So yeah, it's a sign.
It's not important to me because he's just a friend. Hi, I'm Marinette, and this is my very good friend Adrien, who is just a friend.
A very good friend and just a friend? Wait, who else used to say those words? Oh yeah, right, Adrien. Now, how is this a sign? Well, while watching the New York special, I felt it was kinda weird how the writers made Marinette and Adrien use the same words for the friend zone, while both of them had a different meaning to it. Marinette was forcing herself to do it, and Adrien was just doing it like this. And it could have two explanations, one that's a sign and one that is not. And the one that's not a sign is that maybe Marinette said, oh, okay, that's what he used to friendzone me, so why not use the same to friendzone him? Or the second one that is a sign that Adrien used those words for the same reason as Marinette did. He said she's just a friend and that she's a very good one, but he actually liked her more than that, even if he doesn't realize it, because that's what was happening with Marinette. She was saying them, but meaning that he is more than that. And so it could show that while Adrien used those words, he meant the same thing. Because I don't think it's just a coincidence that Adrien and Marinette used the same exact words for the friend zone. It's obvious that the Adriennette's moonlight dance in the New York special is a parallel with their dance in Despair Bear. But those two scenes are not completely similar. In both of them, Adrien is the one who initiated it. But in the Despair Bear one, they weren't that close when they first started to dance. Alia is the one who brought them closer back then. But in the New York special, Alia wasn't there with them, and Adrien is the one who wanted to be that close with Marinette. And throughout the New York special, there were a lot of scenes where he either didn't mind being close with Marinette, or is the one who brought them closer, like in the dance. For example, the scene where their hands touch, he didn't seem to mind it at all. And this scene is another example. It's actually him who put his hands on hers. Why would he do that? And also in this scene, he looked at her lovingly after she touched him. Like, why would he do that? It just shows that he doesn't mind being close with her, and that could be a huge sign. And in the second scene that I showed you, I thought it was kinda suspicious how the first thing Adrien thought about when they were flying in the air was to hold Marinette's hand. Like, okay, I get why Marinette thought about that the first thing, since she has feelings for him. But Adrien, what's your excuse? Well, probably has feelings for her too.
I don't mind being stuck somewhere with a friend like you. I wouldn't have minded being stuck here a little longer with a friend like you.
The word that's been the most used in the New York special was probably the word friend. But whenever they used it, it was to show something that is more than friends. For example, Sabrina's friend, who was obviously a crush, or Marinette's friend Adrien, which is obviously more than that, and she literally said I love you in the end. So yeah. And there weren't a lot of times where they used the word friend to describe something that's actually friend. Except with Adrien. Or is it? Because the fact that he actually called her friend in the New York special, and friend is the I love you word in the New York special, shows that he might have meant it, more than that. And no, I'm not overanalyzing it, seriously, because when I was watching the New York special, I came up with it. I was like, oh my god, he called her friend, and friend is more than that in the New York special, so it's a sign! Seriously, that's kind of how I came up with it. So no, I'm not overanalyzing it. And besides, the way he says it also shows that he has feelings for her. First of all, he's looking at her with the I love you look, and the second time he tells her that, which was under the rain, it was kind of out of context. Like the first time he told her that they were stuck, but the second time they weren't. It was just like to tell her that I wanted to be with you. Besides, the only time I've actually seen Adrien stuck with a friend was in this scene, and he didn't really look happy. And the only time I've seen him happy being stuck with someone is in that scene with Ladybug, the girl he's in love with. And again, about the rain scene, he could have said that to all his friends, but he only said it to Marinette that he wants to spend more time with her. I'm not saying he doesn't want to spend more time with his friends, it's just that he put his friends and Marinette on different levels. Marinette more than his friends. So for him, she's more than a friend. I'm telling you from now, I did not come up with this sign, I just saw it a lot. Okay, so I didn't even notice this, but apparently there was a thunder in the background of the umbrella scene, which was Marinette fell in love with Adrien. Now, what does this thunder has to do with it? Well, in French, the expression coup de foudre, which literally is translated to lightning of thunder, means love at first sight. So it kinda symbolized that Marinette fell in love with Adrien back then. And I also didn't notice that, but apparently we also heard a thunder in the background of this scene. And since Marinette is already in love with Adrien, it could symbolize that Adrien fell in love with Marinette. Again, I did not come up with this, I just saw it like a lot of times. That's why I'm not saying credit to who, because a lot of people came up with it. I'm just sharing it, I did not come up with it. I'm not really sure, but there might be some small signs that I forgot. But, I mean, it's just Adrien's behavior overall with Marinette that shows he has feelings for her. Like, even if there's not really, like, a proof or something, it's just the way he acts with her throughout the whole New York special just shows that he has feelings for her. Besides, Nino is trying to push Adrien to admit that he has feelings for Marinette, and I feel that it kind of worked, you know? And the little moment they had in the airplane in the beginning could be the start of him realizing his feelings, because, well, he saw how much she's nice and stuff like that even more. So yeah, it could have helped him, and we had all those signs thanks to it, I guess. That's it for today's video. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, don't forget to like this video and subscribe for more videos like this one. I also posted a signs on Ladybug's crush on Chat Noir in the New York special video. So if you want to know what those signs are, don't forget to check it out. Tell me in the comments down below what did you think of this, and if I forgot some signs, please let me know. And yeah, that's it. See ya!